And as always, thank you so much for watching. So today we're going to be talking about the skateboarding career of Mo Capaldi and how it tragically came to an end because of a golf cart accident. Mo was absolutely one of the top super pros of the 2010 era. So let's talk about it. So here's some footage from his fully flared part. This part absolutely put him on the map. The footage from before was from his Paul Rodriguez forecast part. Oh my goodness, dude, fakie ollie, late switch flip. Oh, dude, who does that? No one does that even to this day. Just carries his speed so much, so tech, so solid. He was absolutely at the top of his game on Instagram, on YouTube. Everyone loved Mo. He had just been sponsored by DC. He was getting that money, man. He was getting sponsorship, and again, he was beloved, man. Everyone loved him. So here's Mo before his injury, living out his dreams, getting on a flight with Mikey Taylor, Shane O'Neill, and P-Rod, skateboarding legends. You know, here he is on Instagram partying it up with P-Rod. I mean, P-Rod is such a legend, man. Mo, P-Rod, forecast video. And then here's the next day. What happened, bro? We all saw this on Instagram, and everyone in the skateboarding community was horrified. He tore everything, man. Dude, and seeing him on Instagram just trying to carry on like nothing ever happened, like it was just a part of the game, like he was actually going to get better one day, seeing all these pictures of him injured. I mean, truly, dude, it's so heartbroken, so heartbreaking. Like as a skateboarder, being crippled is your absolute worst fear. Not being able to skate, especially doing something dumb like hurting yourself on a golf cart, because that's what happened. That's what happened. He was drinking, messing around on a golf cart. So here's all of his Instagram posts after the fact. Just can you even imagine what a pro superstar skateboarder could even be thinking? They fixed up his knee, and so for the longest time, he was just talking about how his knee that was hurt. And he's lucky because he had major sponsors like DC and Girls Skateboards, which Girls stuck by him this whole time. So he was able to get help. But just imagine going from that. Like he was coming into just being like the best super pro, made everything look so easy. And again, can't stress enough how like no one hated on Mo. And then here's him just not even a year later. It's Halloween. I think that it happened in August, just trying to be normal. And it just killed me, dude. It killed me seeing his Instagram page, seeing a guy like that, seeing someone so cool and so talented laid up over a mistake. And it was a mistake. Like he did it to himself. He drove a golf cart, but no one deserves this. It's not like he deserved it, but we are humans. We have free will on this physical earth, and you can be messed up real bad in this world. It's a harsh reality, but it's true. Even the best of the best, like Mo, can sometimes not escape literally being crippled, dude. Like he's a cripple now. So he wasn't able to obviously admit this for a long time. He tried his best to get through this horrible ordeal in his life and get back to pro skateboarding. And so for a while he was releasing kind of like B-side footage, still entering the contest. This is like an X Games contest. And I mean, this is all throwaway for Mo, honestly. Unfortunately, even though I could never do this in a million years, all this stuff was like easy for him. He was pushing boundaries that we couldn't even begin to imagine. And so like here's a really good line. This is probably his last like actual pro line before he hurt himself. Nollie 360, full clap flip, and then just so easily could just nollie front heel like the biggest, longest sets. I mean, yeah, dude, this guy was a superstar. I just can't stress it enough. Just big superstar, cool guy. And he suffered a horrible, horrible, life-changing, debilitating injury that ended his skateboarding career. And I don't know, man, I've kind of kept it inside myself. Here's him, like here's his first trick back. I think this was like 16 months after. A better varial heel flip than like anyone can do, even though he's extremely hurt. And he still doesn't really know it yet at this point. We're going to talk about it. Like, here's him when he was young, dude. He's like 14 here, switch flipping the fattest stair, dude. And he still probably hasn't accepted at this point that he's never going to be able to do this again. And I also want to talk about his girlfriend, who, imagine what she was going through. She thought she was marrying or engaged to a professional athlete, and she stayed with him this whole time. And just imagine the inadequacy that he must have felt dealing with that. I mean, how could you even help it? But he's still Mike Mo. He's still the GOAT, man. What he accomplished in his short skate career, he's better than everyone still to this day. So shout out to her for being a good woman. But anyways, this is where Mike Mo, around like 2018, 2019, started admitting that he is a cripple. He has drop foot. He'll never be able to do this again, man. He can skate some flat ground, but he literally has a paralyzed foot from being so injured. So this is his last trick. He was trying to learn handrails before. And then he's tried to come back, but he keeps rolling his ankle. It's just not worth it for him. He was severely injured. He has to accept now that he literally is a cripple, and he can't skateboard anymore. Or can he? Or is he still better than everybody else? Oh my goodness, dude. He's still better than everyone, dude, when he skates for 5 minutes a year, even with his crippled foot. Because, look at this, dude. This is 3 years after his accident. I've never landed that trick, dude. Varial heels, because he has this brace. So the brace helps him with his paralyzed foot. So that's what he's explaining in this post, how he has a brace and it helps him. But, he tried his best to make a comeback. A lot of his sponsors, or like Girl Skateboard in Lakai specifically, kept up with Mike Mo because he's awesome and because they're a good company of good guys. I mean, look at this, dude. Even paralyzed, even crippled, he's still better than everybody. So it's a tragedy, man. I will always feel for Mike Mo. He came back a little bit, showed everyone at the Battle of the Barracks that he was still better than everybody, even crippled, even paralyzed. And he still lives a good life. According to Instagram anyways. But just, can you imagine the inside, what he goes through? So here's Mike Mo's official retirement. This is a tray flip from very recently, like this year. I mean, he can still tray flip better than everyone. He could still fakie flip, flat ground. So yeah, him and Girl Skateboard decided that it was best that they made a retirement board for him. So this is Mike Mo's last ever pro model board. So I'm sorry to Mike Mo that had to end like this for you, man, but just know that you are one of the biggest inspirations in all of skateboarding. Thank you so much for everything you've done, bro.